This is Brianna here at Books and Briars. Today I'm coming to you with a book discussion. I want to talk about The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. I had such high hopes for this book. I remember putting it on my TBR before it even came out. As soon as I heard about it, I was like, I need to read that book. And I was rather disappointed by the result. So first, I was really interested in the premise of this book because it sort of investigates the idea of the kids who go to school with the main character in a YA urban fantasy story. Like, there's the kids who are fighting vampires and werewolves and so on and so forth, and good versus evil and life or death situations. And then there's that other kid who they share a math class with that is just trying to graduate. And in most YA fantasy books, it's like the kid who has like the destiny to save the world is so insulated. They try to keep everything a secret so that no one knows that they're fighting vampires for fear of being seen as crazy or something. But in reality, they're really not that great at keeping that secret. You see it in Buffy the Vampire Slayer when the character gets an award for protecting the student body. They say thank you to her, even if they've been supposedly ignorant of the fact that vampires live in their town. And you see it in the TV show on MTV, Teen Wolf. One of the main side characters, who's supposedly ignorant, straight up asks if his boyfriend is breaking up with him because he's a werewolf. And everybody's just like, what? How do you know? And it's always treated as something so nonchalant by the other people. It's just like, dude, of course I know. Like, you suck at keeping secrets. How do I not know? So I wanted to see the story of these kids. In The Rest of Us Just Live Here, we get that story with Mikey and his friends. We get the story of the kids who see, oh shit, supernatural stuff's going down. I'm gonna go this way and not die. So the kids who are aware, because you can't not be, and they're still trying to get on with their lives. They don't want to get involved. They don't want to save the world. They just want to graduate. So that's what I wanted from The Rest of Us Just Live Here. What I got was a weird mixture of the kids who are trying to save the world, the kids who are trying not to try to save the world but end up doing it anyway, and it's just like, but I just, oh. So the way the story was set up was each chapter you get a little paragraph of the A story. The ones who are saving the world, fighting evil, you get a little bit of what they're dealing with. And then we go on and we get the B story, which is Mikey and his friends. And I didn't like the fact that we got that blurb. I didn't care. And I felt like it was written so that I don't care. Because those little paragraphs utilized so many YA tropes that if I'd had to read the story of these characters, I would have thrown the book across the room and given it like 1 star. 0 stars, if possible. Because it was so horrible. Like, why would you write it like that? But then, like, you get the B story, and these kids do care. They care about what's happening in the A story. And they get involved way more than I expected. And spoilers, they end up being the pivotal role in saving the world at the end of the story. It's like, but I just wanted to see them fight to graduate. I didn't want to read the story about them trying to save the world. And I was really, really disappointed in that. Because I felt like the divide there was like 50% Mikey and his friends and family and dealing with life, and 50% the A story, the immortals, the fight to live and survive and good versus evil, mar. And I wanted that to be more on the side of Mikey. I didn't want it to be 50-50. I wanted, like, at most 70-30. Like, give me a little bit, enough to know what's going on, but don't tell me the entire story of these other characters. I don't care. I really don't. And the more you bash it in my face that, oh, this supernatural shit's going on, the less I care. And that was what I felt was really the problem. It was just so heavy-handed with the, oh, supernatural shit, it's going down. High school, everybody's in danger, you're gonna die. I wanted more about Mikey. I wanted more about his family. I wanted more about his friends. I don't care about supernatural shit. So overall, I think I could have liked this book if the A story wasn't so prominent. Because it really was, and it really took me out of the B story. I wanted to know more about, like I said, I wanted to know more about Mikey. I wanted to know more about him. So my battery died. What can you do? To wrap up this video, I gave this book 3 out of 5 stars. I liked it. I would have liked it more if it had focused on the B story rather than trying to go halvesies with the A story. I had high hopes for this story because I'd heard so many great things about Patrick Ness and the premise sounded so amazing, and I probably shouldn't have had such high hopes. I have learned to moderate my expectations for young adult novels because honestly they're just not my bag too much anymore. I've sort of evolved out of the YA phase. I still read it, I still think they're fun, but they're not as gripping as they were to me when I was actually a teenager. So what about you? Have you read this book? Do you think I'm full of crap and the book was amazing? Do you agree with any of the points that I made in this video? Because I just felt like it could have been so much better. If you have any comments about things that I've said, or you just want to keep the discussion going, in the comment section is the place to do it. I try to respond to everybody who comments on my videos. If you haven't read this book and you're still interested in it, I suggest you read it because even though I didn't like it a whole lot, I can see easily how a lot of people have. That's all I have for today's video. Leave me any comments, any questions, suggestions, anything that you can think of off the top of your head if you just want to say hi in the comment section down below. I will be sure to get back to you. What is this, a voicemail message?
Leave me a number at the beep and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
What? I hope to be back with another video, and if not, I'm moving. So, life is crazy. Bye!